Shining Stars, and welcome to my channel Shining Star Soup. In today's edition of my concrete vessels adventure, I'm trying my Hydrostone, my first attempt at Hydrostone. So I have my mask on and my gloves, did a little bit of pre-measuring, so you'll see a lot of cuts in this video. I'm hoping you can hear me clearly. I did get a new mold. It's a tray mold. I ordered it from Etsy. All right, I have my formula. Ta-da! Brief little show there. I've already measured 177 grams of water. This is a way different process, so I adjusted my measurements to include the tray. I'm just going to do my usual this mold right here, which I bought off of Amazon. Okay. And you'll see cuts in this video. I'm at the weighing the Hydrostone stage. And let's get to it. Okay, it's saying I'm off by like a little gram. It's saying 539. It's saying 539. I'm just going to keep it rather than trying to get minus 1 gram. So I got 538 in here. I'm going to tear that out. Okay, put that off to the side. Oh, and instead of wasting a plastic bag, garbage bag, I decided just to use parchment paper and hope I don't create as much of a mess. As I have been. Less waste. Parchment paper doesn't cost nearly as much as a big bag, a big box of garbage bags. So I thought I'd do it this way. All right, so I got my water. Okay, and I'm supposed to wait 5 minutes because it wants to create, and this is why Hydrostone is so much different from Cementol. Instead of adding water to the cement, you're adding the Hydrostone to the water. So I'm going to, you'll see cut in the video, I'm actually going to pause the video on my end and record when I'm at that 5-minute stage. Okay? Here's hoping this works. A lot of dust, so I'm definitely glad I kind of messed up here because I was supposed to slowly sift it in, so that's my mistake for this one. I'm just gonna spread this out a bit. Okay. I shouldn't have dumped it, I should have sprinkled it. So duly noted for me for the future. When I try this again, I'm gonna set my timer for 5 minutes, keep my mask on while this dust clears, and we'll go from there. Okay, it's been some time here, 5 minutes. Got my lake bed effect there. Let's stir it. Much easier. I'm at a loss for words right now as to already how much I prefer working with Hydrostone than with Cementol. Okay, so I'm just going to get my molds ready here. Got this very easy to mix, especially when you're using a silicone bowl and the spoon. Like, just look at that. Awesome. I am so friggin' impressed right now with this. I have no words except positive ones. I'm just gonna put this here for now because I want to use a spatula. All right, now I'm only going to use 3 of this. I don't want to ruin the integrity of this. Just this out of here now. Shit, I wish I wouldn't have done that. I'm just trying to create a little bit of a swirl pattern, trying to break up the clumps here a bit. Okay, now I measured out to have enough for this and for this, but in case I have some left over, I also have a little tiny one here. See how she goes. See how she goes. I'm sure you guys want to actually see. All right. So smooth. Wow. So it's much more fluid, way more easy to pour. I am just at awe right now. Hopefully I have, I'm going to try to get it to the tippity top. Pretty good. All right, let's go for this mold. Looks like I even have enough for these guys. Whoa. Very hard to do a small mold. Okay, that's as good as I'm going to get. Okay, I might run out of space, but I don't know how much of this you're going to see. Okay. Am I still recording? I'm not 100% sure. I think I am. I'm running out of space on my phone. I got a little pop-up window. So I'm setting a timer for 30 minutes, and I will include the demolding, and we'll see if she's as good as I hope she's going to be. Oh, so I am at the 30-minute mark. I have a feeling I messed up. Maybe. I'm not sure yet. You're seeing this as I'm seeing this. Just gonna tilt this a little. All right. Okay. These still look very watery to me. And these don't look set at all. So, yeah, I figured this is either going to be my eyes just, you know, not looking right as how watery this looks. Maybe I used too much water, but my measurements were all right. Maybe I used too much acrylic paint. Maybe that's what I did. Maybe I should have sifted the Hydrostone a bit more, but I figured I would include this part in the video. I'm like really nervous because it doesn't look set at all, and it's been 30 minutes. I don't know how many times I'm going to repeat that. So I'm just going to push these off to the side. Maybe this really small one right here. I'm going to see. It's very wet. Okay, I'm going to grab my gloves You'll see it cut in the video. I'm so nervous about this because I don't see it. I don't understand. It just looks so, it looks so wet. I understand it's Hydrostone, but it looks wet. I am, 30 minutes and I can demold it. And that's what everybody says. And I'm just like, oh my gosh. I'm used to waiting 3 hours for the cemento. All right, so let's see what I got here. This is probably just a throwaway item anyway. Yeah, okay. So it's cracking. It's cracking a lot. I don't think this is ready. Like I really, yeah. So you're watching this. There is no way this is set yet. I'm just gonna do that here. So yeah, I'm at the 30-minute mark. I'm going to give it another 30 minutes and I'm gonna take a look. I will include this part in my video because yeah, she's not ready. I'm thinking I used too much water. I messed up somewhere in my calculation because it's definitely not ready for demolding. Nada. All right, so cut the video, and I'm gonna give this another hour, and then yeah. First time working with Hydrostone. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so I've given it another hour, about an hour and 5 minutes. I'm really, it's looking better. Yeah, it's looking a lot better. Like I can touch it. It's still a little bit warm, but all right. Hopefully, my next attempt is gonna go a lot better than today's attempt. First things first, I'm just going to do the little guy. Okay, so far so good. So far so good. It's definitely not crumbling. I don't have too high hopes for this one just because I kind of broke it and then remolded it. All right. It feels very thin. Definitely something I could easily break. Like this, just this little mold. That is what this one looks like. Not very solid. I could easily just break that with my hand, which I'm actually doing right now. So I think what I did is I'm really hoping these two are soluble and are a lot more solid than this one, because I shouldn't be able just to chip away at that like this. All right, what do I want to do first? Do I want to do this one, or do I want to do this one? All right, I'm going to set that one aside. Got those two little pieces that are very easily breakable. Those might look better with Cementol, to be honest. All right, this is the tray. Very easy to unmold. Extremely easy to unmold. Obviously, it's going to need a full 2 days to set before I even think about sealing it, but came out very easily. And this is what this looks like. I think maybe I used too much dye. It does feel like there is one little crack right there. This is just a test one. It's set. It's been an hour. It took an hour and a half instead of just 30 minutes. I do like how this turned out. But as far as the the solidity, the integrity of it. I just feel like I could break this in my hands like this. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. All right, just gonna put this off to the side. I'm gonna adjust my formula a bit for this. All right, now the creme de la resistance one. Came out pretty easy. So did this mold. These ones, like I said, I don't see them being very good. Sorry if you saw a cut in the video. I don't really like this. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'd use it for candy, or maybe even, I think I'll save this for wax for when I make my candles. I'm going to save that for wax emblems. These ones in my idea are just throwaways. They're pretty easily breakable. All right, now creme de la resistance. This definitely needs some more drying time, curing time, but okay. All right, so this is how this one turned out. It definitely needs some curing time. At least I was able to demold this. Took an hour and a half, so it didn't turn out too bad. Looks very nice on the inside. I don't see a little bit of a roughness there. A little bit of cracking. I do have cracking. I have a feeling I put too much water in here or too much dye. I think I probably used too much color. It is solid though. It's not like crumbling in my hands, except on that side. I feel like if I go too much on that side, it will, crumble. I feel like I did not do as good with my Hydrostone first experience as I did with my Cemental, but first time's a charm, right? I am going to set these both aside. I have those set aside. I'm going to try an adjustment of my formula. Maybe I can do something a little different, a little bit better. And yeah, I'm gonna clean my mold and try again. Thanks, guys.